Hello, and welcome to this installment of Bunny Boy Bob's Big Adventures in Eorzea. I am Grandpa Pans, and we are continuing our ongoing quests here in Final Fantasy XIV, the online MMO game by Square Enix. And thanking Square Enix for this wonderful adventures, continued adventures. So, in our last installment, we were able to rescue our what is it, Frapsio? I can't remember the elder Sylph. So we were told to go ahead and bring a rose here to Knaxia, and a gift from Walking One Buskron. A gift for these ones? Yes, it is. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buskron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Yay! And we can get some boots. I guess we get some boots. And we'll see if we can add those boots to our current list. Equip. Yep. Oh, they're a nice sandal. Actually, we could probably leave these on. I like those. They kind of fit. We may not need to cover over them. All right, Cloximo would like to speak with us. Believe in yourself. Let's see what it says. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Robert. We have been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Naxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Toto Rock. Would that this one had not. In Toto Rock, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Aldo Frexio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. plainly put, yes, your people summon the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the elder seeds here wrote to you. This one well knows and respects honored one, Ken-e Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones restored to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones of Lord Ramu, and like other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones, as this one said. These ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By the way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Yada. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation. Another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder of the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frexio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to honored one Kene Sena. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Walking Sands and tell Mafinia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Fraxio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Fraxio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Bye. Please wait, Walking One Robert. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted with this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnessed Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhaps Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe place to look out for Touched Ones. Alright, I guess we will head up here to do the lookout. I see it coming. Alright, and I guess we're going to look out. Here we go. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Alright, but they are pretty high leveled. We're only level 33 and they are much higher. They are level 40s. Okay, so I guess now we deliver Frexio's missive to the Adler's Nest. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I think... Yes, I can just teleport right there. Alrighty, and I think... Okay, we need to go this way. We'll just boost the speed up a little bit. And there he is. Oh, there we go. Ah, Private Billiwit. How went the meeting with the Sylphs? This well. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done our nation a great service, Private Billiwit. It will not be forgotten. Hey, we've reached level 34. Congratulations, Bob. And let's see what we have here. A pup no longer, shadows uncast, but we have back from the wood. Okay. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seedseer to no end. But, owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest assured easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray, pass on my regards to Lady Menphilia. Speaking of which... Hello? Robert, can you hear me? It is I, Menphilia. Yada and Papalimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet, the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray, return to the walking sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Okie dokie. Alright, so we've got a couple of quests there that we can do and pick up if we need to. But first, we need to go ahead and take care of these. Speak with Ymirda at the falls. Epakalu, which I know exactly where they are. They're right off of here. And this will get us started on our, not the scholar, but the summoner casting. Because right now we're still, let's see, what are we? Jobs. Yeah, see, we're still an Arcanist, level 34. And now we need to go ahead and turn to the summoner. They don't show it on here, do they? No. So I guess this will turn from Arcanist to Summoner. Alright, we need to run back this way. And we will talk to her over here. And she will be sending us to a new quest. Guess I can speed it up a little bit. Oh, wait, did we get... Oh, we've got him. Where is my minions list? Okay, we did already pick up the little chocobo. Good, okay. We got quite a few. We lost our sprint. I should have waited, but we're just around the corner anyway, so we're good. And there she is. Hello. You are Robert Fillywitt, I assume. Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you have obviously surmised, is Ymirda. I am a member of the Sons of the Saint Koinuk. Koinuk? Koinuk. Saint Koinuk. Ours is a Shalian order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Allegan Empire. And in that regard, we have recently made a singularly important discovery at our dig site in Mordona. We salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Allegan mages known as summoners. These were arcane practitioners said to have the ability to siphon the essence of the primals and manifest this stolen energy as a Highbridge ally known as an Eggy. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. There is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to recognize this reality. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the beastman's savage deities, one must first defeat a primal and capture its etheric essence. Thus, only one who can boast such a daunting achievement under his belt may even begin on the path to become a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me in the west of Beauregot's Strike, in southern Thanalin. There shall we conduct a ritual of summoning the Ostrides of Flame. Ostrides of Flame. Okay. And that is way here. And we would have to get the Forgotten Springs. And I don't think there's any other way of getting on that area. Let's see. There's little Alamigo. Yeah, see, we have to figure out how to... Oh, it's the gold saucer. We can get to the gold saucer, but we need... I wonder if we can... Well, we'll see. Let us first go ahead and speak with Tataru. And that we need a Vesper ticket. Okay. We will go ahead and speak with Tataru. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer. Welcome back, Robert. Lady Menthalia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Okie dokie. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. Ah, I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. I recognize you. It is good to see you again, Robert. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we may strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Shahogin and Leviathan? The Lord of the Wolar has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Shahogin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quality of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complicit. It is as Justola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda. Garuda. Who is the primal of the Laxal, who live near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seedseer. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is there something else, Robert? Beg your pardon? A man named La Brea? Sporting a red mask and robe in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Assyrians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Brea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. Eek! Tataru. A sylph? A Thanalon? At long last, this one finds walking one Robert. This one is most dependable of these ones, is sent by elder one Frexio to help walking ones. This one is called Norexia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleased to meet you, Norexia. There's Thancred. Alright. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Robert, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with the sense of deep foreboding. 10 more travelers. Yay! Alright, let's go ahead and see what we get here. Shadow of Darkness. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Robert. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man. The Ascian known as Labrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that wrecks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each grand company to solicit cooperation. The mortal flames responded to the effort that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ildar to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly in your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Robert. Okay, I guess we have to go to Uldar. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and run on to Uldar. And when we get to the other side, I will see you there. Okay, we have made it here to Uldar. Took us a little bit, however. Now we need to talk with the Immortal Flames. And that, it should be right here. So, Flame Commander. The Masked Man. Ah, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Menphilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Danelin. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witnesses, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago. Oh, to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Quickworn. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Haribu. Habir? Herbie. Yeah, we'll call him Herbie. The fellow's always starving for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Alright, so we gotta go speak with Herbie in Highbridge. That is off a dry bone. So let's get there pretty fast, shall we? Oh wait, do we have stuff to sell? No, we don't. Okay, we are going to go ahead, get a chocobo out to Drybone, and then when we get out there, we'll head on to where we need to go. I will see you on the other side. Okay, we made it here to Drybone, so let's go ahead and head on out and see if we can talk with our Herbie. Because we have no idea how to pronounce some of these names. So let's go ahead. We'll head on out this way. And it looks like we're going to head right on up to that little area up there. Alright, here we go. There he is. Hey, Herbie. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Herbie, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man. I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh. You're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhaps you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Yep. Alright, and let's go ahead and grab something to eat here. Here we go. Get a little extra XP. Ooh, we're going to get some salmon pink dye. Nice. When the Order of Nald then began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the 9 endless beastmen raids, folk are too afraid to come within a malm of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares? Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant? The masked man. Blah. Thou'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vengeance, vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. Okay, I will, but let's see, what do you got to sell? Highbridge was meant to become the next Emerald Avenue. Where are the throngs of pilgrims? Come to marvel at the ruins below. And more importantly, where is their coin? Why is business so fickle? Okay, so we will head on down here to this merchant. Call out Pacer. And we need to do the mission maybe on the next go around for him. And so we can keep him with us at all times. I've heard tell of a masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalin too. Even enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. All right, thank you. That's one merchant. There's lots of little missions around here that we would be able to do at some point down the road. Oh, there's a merchant. Whee! Absent-minded merchant. On the trail of a masked man? Aye, I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said he wears a black-hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's about all I can say, little though it is. Okay, Pacer. Get back here. Oh, and we got the last one up there. Oh, bye, Pacer. Alright. I have seen a masked man wearing a dark robe. Oh, have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Quirquorn raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Alright, well, that was sad. Sorry. Let's see, where is a repair person? No repairs. Okay, we only have 50 gil. What can you do for me? Yeah, we're not going to read that. Alright, back down we go. To Herbie. We will see what Herbie has to say, shall we? Hello, Herbie. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Quilquern raids are so constant, so organized. We're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Gonna get me paint. Yay! Oops. There it is. Yay! Pink dye. Put that down here. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this. I finally got some honest to good information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over the Tal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Quilquern appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Yep, I would say. Let's go ahead and use the smoldering coal. Okay. Guess we'll go ahead, get up here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, little birdie. You're on my list of things to harvest. Here's one. Ooh, I got the extra experience from that little guy. Here's another one. Oh, you're down. One more? One more? Oh. Oh, there's one. There's one. Get this one. If he's tagged for us, yep. How many do I have to get, though? Is it 3 or 4? We'll see. Let's go ahead and start attacking him. Get out of that way. Looks like we have one more to get. All right. Oh, looks like that is it. Ah, okay, so we had 4 to get there, and we got some extra experience. Okay. Coot, coot, coot. At least they're off the list of fun things to get. Yep. And log. We've just got a few more to get now. Yep, there they were. Where are these? North Shroud, okay. Where's this? Central Shroud. Central Shroud, Eastern Thanolin, North Shroud, okay, and Lenocia. Alright, well, we got all kinds of fun places to travel to. We'll see if we can go ahead and do that, but first, we have a rock, or a fire to start up here on the rock. Okay, we'll go ahead and use that guy. Ooh. That guy. Got him. And we can heal. Don't need to, but we can do that. Present the word. Oh, we got to go back to Herbie again. All right. And back down we go to Herbie. And then we got to do our Chocobo mission and get our feisty little Chocobo and train up him. Ooh. Then we can be on Pacer and keep him around with us, and he can fight with us. But maybe on the next installment, because I think we're just about close to winding this up. Even with all the trimming we're going to do, we'll probably be over an hour. Alright, let's go ahead and talk with Herbie. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? Yes, I was. Here you go. This scroll, it bears a prayer to Regular, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Regular, Ralger, there we go, is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under a Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revive him. I'd wager my last gill that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Thank you. Okay, on to little Alamigo. The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So, it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head toward Little Alamigo, over in southern Thanolin. So, just so you know what to expect, the settlement is a favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Uldar. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wastelands they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not concerned how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hera. Yeah, we'll call her Hera. And it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it. I suppose this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while, call some friends, spend some coin, what have you. What have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Thank you. Now, how do I get there? Where am I now? Okay. Where am I now? Steps of Ordar, Southern Thanalin. Wait, where am I right now? Oh. Okay, so if I go this way, I should get there. Alright, let's just follow this way south. And see what comes of it. Okay, well, let's go ahead once I get to Thanalin. Oh, where am I heading? To Drybone? Oh, I'm going south of Drybone. Okay. Once I get there, I will go ahead and catch you on the other side. Okay, well, we made it to Little Alamigo. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Chocobo point here and the Aether Crystal and take care of that. And then we'll continue on with our mission and speak with Hera. So, I am Grandpa Pans, and I want to thank you very much for watching this installment of Bunny Boy Bob's Big Adventure in Eorzea. We have been playing the Final Fantasy XIV online MMO game from Square Enix. Thank you, Square Enix. You have been doing a fabulous job on this game, and I have been enjoying it tremendously. So with that, I just want to wish you all good day.